This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Tonight on EA Sports College Football, the ultimate game this season, a national championship on the line. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Clef. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joins us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, he told his team in the locker room before this game, this is the moment every underdog is dreaming of. No one thought they'd be here. This magical run has captivated the excitement and the attention across the country. And he said, we have got to show we belong, but do it one play at a time. The chip has to be on the shoulder, but you cannot be afraid. Going against the big dogs, we belong, and we've shown it every step along the way. Tonight, just one more step. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And on the carry, he's heading left. The defense flying to the ball. They'll drop him for a loss on the first play of the game.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense comes out for their first possession today. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
They're going to run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Warhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Play action here on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. They mix it up with a run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Bursts into space. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Warhawks. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the running play stuffed on first down brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. A play action looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third. Coming up.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about. Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And he keeps it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's the handoff. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's UL Monroe in the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. And the Warhawks offense is on the move now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. 1st down here for this offense. They'll feed the back again. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The Warhawks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They keep him off balance with a run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Now play number 9 on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass this time. Moves out of the pocket. Back Touchdown, UL Monroe. He runs it into the end zone. Now here comes the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Backed up second and long at the 17. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Looking to scramble. On the slide, he didn't get past the marker. It's going to be fourth down now. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly. What have you got?
Guys, down on the UL Monroe sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high five from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. They get it down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get it.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Warhawks.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Clemson calls their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And the final timeout called by the Tigers. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down at 17. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Warhawks head coach at the half. The message he delivered to his team in the locker room is the score is 0-0. Even with this big lead and the ball to start the second half, he wants to make sure that their level of intensity and urgency is just as high in this game. It's a national championship on the line, and he doesn't want them to take their foot off the gas for even a second. Leave no doubt. That's what he keeps yelling to his team. Guys?
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Warhawks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got room to run. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Warhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. On the move now. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense. You're just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. After the sack, there is an injured player down. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Receiver makes the catch.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think it's 7+. This is a time to kick it and try to get the points. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he released it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. It's UL Monroe in the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. One quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tailback with another carry. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the Warhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Really good run by that running back. I thought he was going to get into the end zone. Why not reward him? Go right back to this guy. He's the hot hand. Give him the ball. He'll punch it in.
To keeper, can he make it? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
You know, Chris, this is just a film play. The only place that this play feels good is watching it on film on Sunday night and Monday morning. Obviously today, bitterly disappointing with the way that they've played here, headed for another loss.
A running play called on 4th down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're watching something this team will savor forever, not to mention the fans. The first ever national title for this program. You think about all the teams, all the times they came close, all the times they were nowhere near this, and finally, this is the group to come through and make history.
Chris, when I think about college football, and you and I have talked about this, you think about it being run by blue bloods and how difficult it is to break through and actually become a group that can call themselves national champions. So yes, the legacy at this program, that's obvious, but it's the legacy for college football. Now every group that puts on this uniform will think they can also climb the mountain.
So that's it. We are sorry to see an ending to a wild, very exciting season of college football. Let's pay tribute one more time to this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college